First Minister.
Of Ruth Davidson's question is going to change the fact that her imagined calamity that she thinks is going to happen hasn't happened no more than the imagined calamity that the Conservative Party forecast last year. The real calamities that are happening in Scotland are things like the regimental traditions being traduced by the Conservative Party. Despite the commitments made by her predecessors, previous Conservative Party leaders who promised that the regiments would be maintained, now not even the cap badges are maintained. So let's talk about the Conservative disasters of today, that these imagined problems that this government will deal with as we've dealt with every difficulty presented us with the Conservative Party.
Graham Day.
Thank you. As the First Minister has indicated, I know he is aware of the potential implications of the UK Government's defence review for our historic regiments. But can I specifically draw his attention to the concern and anger of my constituents in Angus, an anger and concern that is shared throughout Dundee, Perthshire and Fife, over the possibility and the local identity and the proud traditions of the Black Watch being lost, either through a regimental merger or coming to be known simply as Three Scots. And can I ask him if the Scottish Government will be seeking to make Westminster understand just how unacceptable these proposals are for Scotland?
First Minister.
Yes, we will, and yes, we are. Bruce Crawford wrote to Phil Hammond, the Secretary of State for Defence, the 2nd of March, and to Andrew Robathan, the Minister of Defence Personnel, on the 11th of April, signalling concern about the rumours of such a move with the threat to historic regimental names, seeking further clarity on the transformations process. These ministers responded that it was too early to discuss these matters in detail, but that Nick Harvey MP, the Armed Forces Minister, would update Mr Crawford in due course. We still await further contact from Mr Harvey's office. So, in the terms of the arrogance that is being deployed to, crucially, elements of Scottish regimental tradition, there is the arrogance towards not just this government, to this Parliament, that when things are splashed all over the papers, we are still awaiting Nick Harvey's letter telling us what exactly their plans are. So, not only have the Conservative and Liberal Democrats understated and underestimated the huge element of tradition and sentiment that acquires to that golden thread of tradition, they have revived, and I have just received this press release, the Save the Regiments campaign, which points out in its news release today, since the news of the Tories' disastrous plans for the Scottish Regiment less than 48 hours ago, the face group Save the Regiments campaign has attracted near 1,500 members and continues to grow. I think the Conservative and Liberal Democrats will find out they will face the same opposition to their plans as the Labour Party did some years ago.
Question number 3, Willie Rennie.